Hey fantasy fans, welcome back to the Cine Club, the channel where hidden worlds and magical adventures come to life. From dark curses and mythical beasts to epic journeys and eerie supernatural tales, Netflix has a treasure trove of fantasy films you might have overlooked.
Dette eventyr har så vidt begynt.
These are the top 10 fantasy movies that slip under the radar, but deserve a spot on your watch list. If you're craving magic, mystery, and a touch of the unexpected, you're in the right place. Let's dive into the realm of fantasy. Number 10, The Dead Don't Die.
Excuse me, we're closed. Get away from me!
Zombie movies usually go for gore or thrills, but Jim Jarmusch's The Dead Don't Die takes the apocalypse and plays it deadpan. Released in 2019, this offbeat horror comedy drops you into Centerville, a sleepy small town suddenly overrun by the undead. Bill Murray and Adam Driver headline as weary cops who know things are bad, mostly because one of them read the script. Tilda Swinton swings a samurai sword, Tom Waits lurks in the woods, and Iggy Pop shows up as a coffee-craving zombie. It's less about scares and more about absurdity, breaking the fourth wall and poking fun at its own genre while still delivering classic zombie mayhem. With its meta-humor, eccentric ensemble, and dry wit, this is one apocalypse you'll laugh your way through. Number 9, R.I.P.D. Sometimes a film can be both a box office flop and a cult curiosity. This supernatural action comedy pairs Ryan Reynolds with Jeff Bridges as mismatched cops in the afterlife, drafted into the Rest in Peace department. Their job? Hunting down escaped souls, or deados, who refuse judgment and wreak havoc among the living. The twist is that their avatars on Earth look nothing like them, Reynolds as an old man and Bridges as a model, which adds a layer of absurd comedy to the chaos. Critics panned it for being derivative of Men in Black, but its mix of buddy cop banter, wild creature designs, and Bridges' eccentric cowboy lawman has earned it a small but loyal audience. It's messy, but undeniably fun in its weirdness. Number 8, The Dark Tower.
Sworn to protect us from the coming of the dark.
Adapting Stephen King's sprawling multiverse was never going to be easy, and The Dark Tower shows both the ambition and the pitfalls of trying. Directed by Nikolai Arcel, the film condenses elements from several of King's novels into a tight 95 minutes, positioning Idris Elba as Roland, the last gunslinger, and Matthew McConaughey as his sorcerer nemesis, Walter. The story bridges modern New York with the desolate midworld, following young Jake as he discovers his shine could decide the fate of all realities. Fans of the books were divided, criticizing the rushed approach, but Elba's stoic gunslinger and McConaughey's slippery villain give the movie undeniable charisma. While it failed to launch the planned franchise, The Dark Tower remains an intriguing entry point into King's dark and cosmic mythology. Number 7, The Curse of Bridge Hollow.
This is our house. We are not about to die here.
Released in 2022, The Curse of Bridge Hollow brings a family-friendly spin to supernatural horror with plenty of Halloween flair. Directed by Jeff Wadlow and starring Marlon Wayans, alongside Stranger Things breakout, Priya Ferguson. The story follows a skeptical dad and his spirited daughter who accidentally unleash a mischievous curse. When a lantern is lit, Halloween decorations across town come alive, turning pumpkins, skeletons, and ghouls into real monsters. What follows is a mix of slapstick comedy, spooky adventure, and father-daughter bonding as they scramble to trap the spirit of Stingy Jack before midnight. With Kelly Rowland rounding out the family, the film blends jumpy visuals with light-hearted humor, making it more of a fun seasonal romp than a true fright fest. A solid pick for family Halloween marathons. Number 6, Nightbooks. Adapted from J.A. White's children's novel, Nightbooks, is a dark fantasy adventure that doubles as a gateway horror film for younger audiences. Directed by David Yarovesky and produced by Sam Raimi, the story follows Alex, a boy who loves writing scary stories but feels ashamed of his passion. When he stumbles into the magical lair of a witch named Natasha, played with gleeful menace by Kristen Ritter, he's forced to spin a chilling new tale each night to survive. Teaming up with fellow prisoner Yasmin and a mischievous cat named Lenore, Alex must turn his creativity into his only weapon. Stylish visuals, eerie atmosphere, and heartfelt themes about embracing your weirdness make this a unique mix of horror and empowerment, perfect for families seeking thrills with substance. Number 5. Super Me.
At first, I even thought I was schizophrenic, or maybe cursed, but it's something else.
Super Me is a Chinese fantasy drama that turns dreams into both salvation and curse. Written and directed by Zhang Cheng, the film follows Sung Yu, a struggling screenwriter played by Darren Wang, who discovers he has the uncanny power to bring objects from his dreams into the real world. What begins as a path out of poverty quickly spirals into greed and danger, especially when his abilities catch the eye of ruthless gangster Chang Ge. As Sang Yu basks in sudden wealth and pursues his childhood crush Hua Er, his double life between reality and nightmare starts to unravel. Mixing romance, crime, and supernatural fantasy, Super Me offers a cautionary tale about desire, ambition, and the high price of chasing your dreams. Literally. Number 4. Troll. Troll brings ancient Norwegian folklore roaring into modern-day chaos. Directed by Roar Uthaug, the story follows paleontologist Nora Tiedemann, who discovers that recent destruction in the mountains of Dover is not from natural causes, but from a colossal troll awakened after centuries of slumber. With the government scrambling for answers, Nora, advisor Andreas, and Captain Chris Holm form an unlikely team to stop the towering creature as it heads toward Oslo. The film blends blockbuster spectacle with local legend, showing a monster both terrifying and strangely sympathetic. While military weapons and politics fail, the true tension lies in uncovering the troll's history and weaknesses before catastrophe strikes. With stunning visuals and heartfelt stakes, Troll offers a Nordic twist on the classic kaiju genre. Number 3. 47 Ronin.
Mountains of corpses.
Blending samurai legend with dark fantasy, 47 Ronin delivers a stylized retelling of Japan's most famous tale of loyalty and revenge. Keanu Reeves stars as Kai, a half-Japanese outcast who joins forces with Oishi, Hiroyuki Sanada, and a band of masterless samurai after their lord is betrayed by the sinister Kira and his witch ally Mizuki. To reclaim their honor and free Mika, the woman Kai loves, the warriors embark on a perilous journey through enchanted forests, mystical trials, and supernatural battles. With shape-shifting magic, mythical beasts, and epic swordplay, the film turns the historical Chushingura into a sweeping fantasy adventure. While it struggled at the box office, 47 Ronin has since earned a cult following for its striking visuals and East meets West storytelling. Number 2. Dracula Untold.
Do you think you are alive because you can fight?
Dracula Untold reimagines the world's most famous vampire as a tragic anti-hero. Luke Evans stars as Vlad the Impaler, a warrior prince who embraces the curse of vampirism to defend his family and kingdom from the invading Ottoman army. Gifted with superhuman powers and the ability to command swarms of bats, Vlad faces a terrible choice: resist his bloodlust to remain human, or embrace immortality and lose his soul forever. Mixing historical legend with dark fantasy, the film dives into epic battles, sweeping gothic visuals, and a heartbreaking love story at its core. Though critics were divided, audiences helped it earn over $200 million worldwide. Today, Dracula Untold stands as a visually striking, action-packed origin story that gives a fresh and surprisingly human twist to the Dracula myth. Number 1. Slumberland.
Rule number 1, stay focused. You slip up, you'll never see the waking world again.
At the very top of our list is Slumberland, a fantasy adventure that blends childlike wonder with breathtaking visuals. The story follows Nemo, a young girl who discovers a secret world hidden within dreams. There she meets Flip, a mischievous outlaw played by Jason Momoa, who guides her on a quest to find magical pearls said to grant wishes. Nemo's journey isn't just about escaping reality. It's about finding hope, courage, and a way to reconnect with her lost father. With its sweeping dreamscapes, emotional heart, and Momoa's larger-than-life performance, the film strikes a balance between whimsical imagination and heartfelt drama. While reviews were mixed, audiences embraced its sense of wonder, making Slumberland a standout fantasy on Netflix and a true modern escape into the power of dreams. And that's a wrap on our countdown. From the eerie nightmares of Nightbooks to the towering chaos of Troll and the dreamlike wonder of Slumberland, these fantasy films prove that Netflix has more hidden magic than you might expect.
What's happening to you?
I'm the thing meant for you, not a ghost. Something else.
If one of these just found its way onto your watch list, don't forget to like, subscribe, and ring that bell so you never miss our next deep dive into hidden gems and must-see movies.
You can do this something that's real.
Booyah!
You can kick its ass.
Got a fantasy favorite that didn't make the cut? Drop it in the comments below. We're always hunting for the next spellbinding story to share. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you on the couch.